canceled? Changes are coming here on the Geeks Under Grace channel, and part of that change is that this show will no longer be called Keep Calm. I'll still be doing theological videos alongside Wes, but they're going to be more generally aimed rather than specifically focused on giving advice and encouragement. So, I figured now I'd finally take the time and tell you all what I really feel about you. I love you. So I figured for this last episode I'd do a blitz of a bunch of ideas that I had for other Keep Calms, but couldn't really fit in the right way, or couldn't make a full episode out of. Also, I'm starting a campaign to get this blue flannel into as many episodes as possible. We should have a count for that. Other than listening to the sage advice of our fearless leader, Captain America, it is important for you to watch your language, but probably not for the reason that you think. Believe it or not, saying the F word, the S word, or the A word are not inherently a sin, just like saying hell or God in the right context isn't wrong. Words, in essence, are given meaning through us, and it's only when we use those words in the bad context that it becomes sinful. But that's exactly why we should avoid it, because the meaning that we give these words is rarely ever kind, much less God-glorifying, and even if we could find a way to use them in a kind context, the world's just going to see it as you being a Christian potty mouth. Not only that, but it's a trigger for some, and God calls us to be Christ to the least of us. And if you're going to use this video as an excuse to go off and swear, or try to win back some of these words for Jesus, or something like that, then you're missing the point. As I said in a previous video, there are a lot of words in the English language I think will live if 7 or 8 of them are off limits. Listen, I am no stranger to the fact that people are actually the worst, but believe it or not, I don't think God is either. If you've read the whole Old Testament, then I think you'll agree with me when I say that I swear sometimes I hear God audibly being like, but we have to talk to people. We do, whether or not they're Christian. And God made you specifically the way you are so that you could talk to a particular group of people. And that's because God loves everybody. So he created you to be, what is going on out there?
Garbage bell.
Which one?
The big one, there's like nothing in it.
The big one?
Yeah, nothing's in it though.
I hate my cat. How did she knock down the garbage? She's resourceful. She's headbutted that door open before. And God did this because he loves everybody. So he created you to be someone else's ideal friend. And believe me, I know how hard it is, so let me make it a little easier for you. You see someone walking down the street and wearing a shirt with your favorite fandom on it, you yell at them, "Hey! Sick shirt, bro!" There, you just made a friend. You do not know everything, end of story! Also, it's in the Bible. I don't even have time to go into the whole idea behind this episode, so let me just stand here and give you permission for a couple of things. You are allowed to like comics, you are allowed to like video games, you are allowed to like metal and rap, you are allowed to like cartoons, you are allowed to like YouTube videos, you are allowed to like internet memes, you are allowed to take interest in anything that you take interest in. As long as those interests are not self-destructive, God gave them to you for a reason, so use them to glorify him. End of story. Having questions about faith, not understanding God's plan, or even getting mad at God is okay. It's not a sign of weakness. If anything, it's a sign of strength. Because if you have questions and are seeking out answers, that means that you believe that those answers exist. And I very much doubt that God is going to revoke your salvation for being a little bit confused. At least, I hope not. I should ask him about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Special thanks to Natalie Payne, who was behind the camera. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you need something to comment about what you want me to do in these new theological videos that I'll be doing. Or, write me a story. I like reading. Write me a story. Do it. I dare you. And if you like my face, and the sound of my voice, no one blames you. Click the link in the description to be taken to my Facebook. And, as always, don't forget that you have a great God, and he is with you every step that you take.